Example 2, use substitution to solve. Okay, so taking a look at the two equations, what's my favorite term in this problem?
1y.
Very good. And it's
-1y.
actually minus 1y this time. So let me show you how to handle a minus situation, the easiest way in my opinion. I'm going to move the y to the right-hand side and move the 10 to the left-hand side. See what happens. We're going to get 2x staying where it's at. 10 moves to the left becoming negative, y moves to the right becoming positive. Just like that we have y equals without too much difficulty. The other option, if you don't like that, if you want to move the 2x over, you get negative y is equal to negative 2x plus 10. But now you have to change every sign. You get the same result either way. That's a lot less to do. So, again, if I have to deal with a negative y, again, 1y is my best friend. If I had a plus 1y or a plus 1x, I would have gone with that one first. But if I have to use a negative variable, move the negative variable over, making it positive, move everything else to the other side, changing their signs, and you get that solved. So 2x minus 10 equals y is my substituting expression. That came from the top equation. So I'm going to go back to the bottom equation. I know what y equals in terms of x, so this time this variable here is going to be replaced with this information here. So the bottom equation states very clearly 4x minus 3y, and instead of writing y, I'm going to write 2x minus 10 equals 16. That's what step 2 looks like every single time. You take an equation, you replace one of the variables with an expression that equals that variable. And the usefulness of that step is that we go from two variables x and y into a single variable x. Alright? Once again, I replaced a single variable y with multiple terms, 2x minus 10. So the substitution did get put in parentheses. That happens almost every time with these problems. Occasionally y equals 2x or y equals x or something like that, then you just put it in there. But usually y equals two things or x equals two things. Usually parentheses are necessary. Now be careful here, it says minus 3 times this, so when you distribute, some of you are still having issues with this right here. Negative 3 times 2x is negative 6x, and negative 3 and negative 10 make positive 30. So be careful that when you distribute, the sign in front of the number is being distributed along with the number when you multiply. Two negatives make a positive. On the left-hand side, I have like terms of 4x and negative 6x. Also on the left-hand side, I have the 30. I'm going to move over to this side. Plus 30 moves across as minus 30. So the result of my x's, 4x minus 6x makes negative 2x. Subtraction because the signs are different, and negative because 6 is bigger. On the right-hand side, 16 minus 30 is negative 14, same deal. Subtraction because the signs are different, negative because 30 is bigger. Divide both sides by negative 2.
So that would be 7.
Very good, x equals positive 7. And again, write my answers in ordered pair. X first, y second, so 7 goes in the front. Wants to know what x equals? Again, I take this information here and put it right there, and I'm going to figure out what y equals. So 2x minus 10 equals y. Again, 2x, changing x to 7 because that's what x equals. 2 times 7 is 14 minus 10. 14 minus 10 is 4, so y is equal to 4. Just like that, we have an ordered pair, x, y, that represents the point of intersection of the two lines created by those two equations.